Well, hello everybody. Welcome to Turkwaz's first live stream. I'm here with my friends, Jayne and Brenna and Sophia and Maryem. So thank you all for tuning in. Before we start, I just want to mention that normally we perform together in the same space as a quartet, but because of the situation that the world is in now, we're all bringing you our music, each from our own homes, because we don't all live in the same place. And we are really grateful to have this opportunity through the NAC to put on this concert. The way we're doing it is we're kind of going to be like a round robin, where each of us is going to take a turn sharing a song from one of the traditions that we bring to this band. And every now and then we'll come back together just to have a little chat with all of you. And there are some wonderful sponsors who are making this possible and who are helping to support musicians and artists during this time by giving us an opportunity to perform and get paid. So we just want to thank them. We want to thank Facebook,
Slate Music Foundation,
the National Arts Center,
and SiriusXM Canada, and the RBC Foundation.
Yeah, so thanks to all of them, and thanks to the NAC for making this happen. And yeah, so we do songs from many different traditions, from Greek, Turkish, Arabic, Balkan, vocal music traditions. And I'm going to start us off tonight. I normally bring repertoire that is from the Arab world to the group, usually traditional Arabic repertoire, but every now and then I'll bring the group an original song that I wrote. So that I thought I would start off the evening with one of my original songs. It's in both Arabic and English, and it's called Secrets, or in Arabic it's called Asrar. And I wrote it a while ago, and I have performed it actually with a group called Mera Merose, and I recorded it with them, and then I played it with my own group after that. And I chose this song because it's just a meditation. After I had been reading a little bit of poetry by Rumi, I was just thinking about my soul and the secrets of the world and the mysteries, and how much we don't understand and how much magic there is in the world, and just kind of meditating on that and what happens to our souls after we die, and where were our souls before we were born, and how all of the secrets actually are revealed within our own souls, even if we're not conscious of it. And so, yeah, this is Secrets, or Asrar.
I am opening now, طايرة في الهواء, floating out somehow. أنا طايرة في الهواء, أنا فوق الدنيا الجميلة, طايرة لجنة حبيبنا. أنا فوق الدنيا الجميلة, طايرة لجنة حبيبنا. أسرار الدنيا كلها تلاقيها جوا أرواحنا. I am opening now, طايرة في الهواء, floating out somehow. أنا طايرة في الهواء, أنا فوق الدنيا الجميلة, طايرة لجنة حبيبنا. أنا فوق الدنيا الجميلة, طايرة لجنة حبيبنا. أسرار الدنيا كلها تلاقيها جوا أرواحنا. لا 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 أيوة لا 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 في الهواء floating out somehow أنا طايرة في الهواء أنا فوق الدنيا الجميلة طايرة لجنة حبيبنا 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 I am opening now طايرة في الهواء floating out somehow طايرة في الهواء I am opening now طايرة في الهواء floating out somehow أنا طايرة في الهواء.
And that's my song. And I'm going to now invite Brenna to come back up because she's going to do the next song for the evening.
Thank you, Maryem. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm going to do a song that I learned when I was in Turkey. I spent about 5 years there at one point. And this song I learned from my friend, through my friend Muammer Ketangelu and also my dear friend Sumra Aryan. So guys, I love you. It's one of these songs that has multiple meanings, I think. It doesn't necessarily mean one thing. I guess that means a multiple. And it's from Bulgaria, but it's in the Turkish language. And the words go, I got to your house and I was so sick. I felt terrible. Yet I thought that the thorns that were pricking my feet were roses. And yeah, anyway. Evlerine Varagele Usandım, Evlerine Varagele Usandım, ayağıma diken batı gül sandım, gül sandım. Ayağıma diken batı gül sandım, gül sandım. Evlerine vardım ama girmedim. Evlerine vardım ama girmedim. Çok dostlarım düşman imiş bilmedim. Girmedim çok dostlarım düşman imiş bilmedim. Evlerinin önü gülde dikendir. Evlerinin önü gülde dikendir. Gül kıymeti bilen sevda çekendir. Bulgaria, Turkish. And now I think we're going to have Sophia come up and sing us a song.
Hey,
Hey,
Brenna. That
Sophia.
was beautiful. Sometimes in our concerts, we like to draw common threads between our cultures and the different styles that we're doing. And I was just thinking about, first of all, we're both playing the tambura, even though our songs are from different places. But then it occurred to me that we could probably come up with a set called Distorted Thinking. And because this song comes to mind as one of those songs we would put in that set. It's an island song from the Eastern Aegean. And the singer is just really so isolated in their suffering. The words are, my heart aches, but my words will not reveal it. My lips may be singing, but my heart is crying. My tears soak the earth where I stand, and no one approaches me to ask me how I am. And you, sun, you have the nerve to set and leave me here in darkness while you shine elsewhere.
Το Ponemeno Stithos Mou αμάν πονήμα δεν το λέει. Τα χείλη μου κι αν τραγουδεί μέσα η καρδιά μου κλαίει. Κλαίω κι από τα δάκρυα μαν τη γη που στέκω βρέχω κι άνθρωπος δεν βρέθηκε να με ρωτήσει τι έχω κι ανθρώπος δεν βρέθηκε να με ρωτήσει τι έχω. Ήλιε μου τι σου έκανα να πας να βασιλεύσεις κι αφήνεις με στα σκοτεινά και πας αλλού να φέξεις κι αφήνεις με στα σκοτεινά και πας αλλού να φέξεις.
And now, to continue the journey of misery, sadness, I'm going to invite our beautiful Jayne Brown.
That was really heart-wrenching listening to that. I'm going to continue with another Greek song. This is from Thraci, from northern Greece, Thrace. And you know, I was just really bummed out to have to do this not all together, but it kind of gave me the opportunity. Okay, first I felt like it forced me, but then I decided to embrace it, and then I decided it was an opportunity for me to go back and check out some music that I haven't sung in like close to 20 years. But I had all these songs that are single-voiced a cappella songs from Greece, and there just wasn't a lot of opportunity to sing those in the last 20 years, I have to say. So this is a tale of a guy who's in the foreign lands. He's had to leave Greece, and so he's going to write a little letter back home, back to his mom and his sisters, and back to his first love, to tell them, don't wait for me because I ain't coming home. It's here that I'm going to get married. And maybe this is a little bit like what Sophia was saying about that thinking, right? I guess he had to kind of come up with some kind of excuse for why he wasn't coming home. So the the explanation of this is that he's had a spell cast on him by the sorcerer who's so powerful she could put a spell on the sun. So that's why he can't come back. Mavro Helidoni από την Αράπια άσπρο μου περιστέρι να πω τον τόπο μου, να γράψω μια γραφίτσα, μια λιάνη γραφίτσα στη μάνα κι στα αδέρφια και την πρώτη μ' αγάπη. Να μη με περιμένουν, εγώ η δορβόνιασκα, εγώ η δορβόνιασκα, εδώ θα παντρευτώ. Σμάισα στη θυγατέρα που μαγεύτον ήλιο, μαγέψε και εμένα, δεν μπορώ να έρθω. Hey gals, you want to come back and join me?
We are going to just have a little talk with all of you. We thought we'd split up the evening into little mini sets so that we could come back together because we also miss each other. So we like seeing ourselves together on screen. But before we do our second set, which is going to be our kind of love set, our love song set, for all you lovers out there, whether you're apart and having a beautiful romantic time quarantining together, or no, if you're apart, you wouldn't be doing that. That's if you're together. Or if you're apart and you're just loving each other from afar, the next set is dedicated to all you lovers. But before we do that, I just wanted to tell you about a series of concerts that we have planned for all of you. Concerts with wonderful guests coming from different regions of the world. It was supposed to happen this next year, starting in November 2020, going through the whole season till the spring. We were going to bring a wonderful woman from Turkey named Naciye Kokbilir in November. And then in, I think, March, we were going to bring two wonderful artists from Greece, Christis Stasinopoulou and Stathis Kaliotis. And then in May, we were going to have some beautiful Syrian artists who came to Canada a few years ago as newcomers. They're now based in Stratford, Ontario. And their names are Roba Nazir Batir, who's a beautiful singer, and her husband, Samir Azar, who plays oud and violin, and he's also an instrument maker. And that's how he ended up coming to Canada. He is working in a store fixing and making violins, and as well as their son was going to join them, Joad Azar. But that concert is now going to be postponed by about a year. So look out for that in 2021-22 season. And thank you for the funding for that from the Canada Council, the Ontario Arts Council, and the Toronto Arts Council. So we've got the money put aside for that, as well as the Aga Khan Museum, who is partnering with us for that. So look, we'll give you information once we know when and we can do all of this. I'm going to pass it off to Brenna, who's going to tell you about some videos.
In advance of those shows, we thought we'd record a couple of songs, one in Greek, one in Turkish, and one in Arabic. And we did it over at Small World Music Center, which is a beautiful venue here in the city. And great team running the place. And we had our friend Ed Hanley come and videotape it for us. And we have 3 really nice songs. And we decided, you know, we're not going to wait until the concerts. We're going to start putting them out. So they should be on YouTube or on our webpage or something. You'll be able to find these 3 beautiful little songs sung by the 4 of us all together the way we do it. Okay, let's sing.
Okay, so I'm going to start off this love set with a cute, very cute Egyptian folk song that most Arab speakers or people from the Arab world will recognize. It's called Tel'et Ya Mahla Norha. It's by a beloved composer named Sayyid Darwish. And it's set in a rural setting when the sun is coming up in the morning. And in the song it says, come on, let's get up and milk the water buffalo. And I'm going to go look for my love. And the person singing really loves this guy who hangs out by the water and wears a little pagaya on his head. And she's totally in love with him. Like, he can be sweating like crazy and it smells like a beautiful garden to her. So anyway, I performed this song. It's a traditional Egyptian song in many settings with Jayne and Sophia, and also with my friend Rollout in a group called Dula that we have. And once we had to perform it, we decided to perform it on a workshop stage called Love and Seduction. And so because it's all in Arabic, it was at the Samanom Roots and Blues Festival. Hugo Rampin was running it then. And we came up with a little intro in English to kind of put everybody in the mood of love and seduction. So here's our little tongue-in-cheek intro, and then I'll bring the song in. The sun is rising, how beautiful its glow. Come on, get up now, don't be lazy, let's milk the water buffalo. It's an aphrodisiac, you know. شمس شمسي يلا بينا نملى ونحلب لبن الجاموسي قاعد عالسقية يا خلي أسمر وحلوة عواجي طاقية وقلي غني لي غنيوة قلت له بقلبي يا خلي يا اسمر يا حلوة التفت قلبي وقال لي يا عروسي طلعت يا محلى نورها شمس شمسي يلا بينا نملى ونحلب لبن الجاموسي شفت الجميل الأسمر قاعد عالمينا وحلاوته زي السكر ايده ياسمينة قلت الحلو عطر ولا الجنينة التفت لي وقال لي يا مرمر حلو يا عروسي طلعت يا محلى نورها شمس شمسي يلا بينا نملى ونحلب لبن الجاموسي طلعت يا محلى نورها شمس شمسي يلا بينا نملى ونحلب لبن الجاموسي. And that is that song. I'm going to ask Brenna to come back up to do our next love song.
That was lovely, Maryem. This song has a little bit of a possibly humorous side to it too, or it's a little flirtatious. So we're in the flirtatious part of love with this one. It's from Macedonia. I want to give actually a shout out to my wonderful friends in stateside, the East European Folklife Center, who did so much for me anyway over the years with learning and playing all this Mac stuff. My friends Josh and Dimitri, who sometimes we get together and play this live, guys. I don't know when we're going to do it again. And actually Jayne and Sophia, way back when, we played in a group and we did a lot of this kind of stuff. This is a song, Kači se gore na čardak. Come out to the onto the balcony. That's all we can do in these COVID days anyway, isn't it? Come out to the balcony. Look outside and see all those shepherds in their black cloaks and the white sheep on the hillside. And do you see that young shepherd over there? The one who's playing the kaval, honey sweet, kind of like Ernie's, Maryam's husband, Ernie. Anyway, see that kaval player who's playing so sweetly? He's playing at you and he's giving you the signal.
Kači se gore na čardak, kači se gore na čardak, take it di mare, take it di bello marice, take it di mare, take it di bello marice. Stado peleje, tegi di mare, tegi di bello marice, tegi di mare, tegi di bello marice. Ai malotto ovčarče, Someden hava svireće, tegi di mare, tegi di bello marice, tegi di mare, tegi di bello marice. Someden hava svireće, bebek işaret praveše, tegi di mare, tegi di bello marice, tegi di mare, tegi di bello marice.
I can hear my neighbors signaling that it's 7:30. They bang the pots, but I'm going to bring Jayne on back because I think she's going to sing us a beautiful song.
Oh man, you're really making me think of the old days with that song, Saratello. Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna sing a song. I'm gonna continue with another Greek song. It doesn't take me back quite that far, but it does take me back to the early 2000s. I spent some time, a few different times in Greece studying, and one time that I was there, I was lucky enough to study with Dom Nasamiu, who was a very beloved archivist, a collector of songs, and a singer, and kind of a national treasure in Greece of demotic music, folkloric music. And she passed away in 2012. But I had the good fortune to study in a class that she was doing there for Greeks. It was she was a great woman, but she was a tough cookie, and I had to really fight to be in that class. She was just not thinking that it was going to go. She was like, "You're not getting any special treatment. You know, we're going to be speaking Greek, and you're not going to understand." And anyway, so she finally let me in, and it seems like she let me stay. So I guess I was doing okay. She taught this song. It's from Kalimnos, and it's a love song. It says, there never was a day that dawned that I didn't cry. Oh, to remember your charms without sighing. Even if my eyes saw 1,000 others, it's you that they have made beautiful, and it's you that they'll miss. I'm gonna have to give myself a note because I don't know what the heck to start on. All right. Eri mera δεν έξι, αχ, μέρα δεν έξι, μερose. Eri mera δεν έξι, μερose. Κι αυγή που να μην κλάψω, να θυμηθώ της, αχ, να θυμηθώ τη χαρέσου. Να θυμηθώ τις χαρές σου, να μην αναστενάξω, να χίλιες κι αν δουν τα, αχ, χίλιες κι αν δουν τα μάτια μου, χίλιες κι αν δουν τα μάτια μου, χίλιες κι αν μου παντούσι, εσένα κάνουν, αχ, εσένα κάνουν όμορφη. Εσένα κάνουν όμορφη. Εσένα πεθύ μουσιέ. Hey, Sophia, what do you got for us in the love song department?
That was so beautiful. Very nostalgico.
Very nostalgico.
I love it. Well, I'm just like listening to you guys do your beautiful solo songs, and I'm missing the fact that we can't be together and arranging these songs as a group. And so I'm looking forward to doing that. This is a song that we have arranged as a group, and you guys have done such a beautiful, dreamy arrangement of it that I'm sorry that I'm just going to be playing it very plainly right now. But I guess what I'm going to do is I'll take it back to its original folk roots. This is a song called on the rose bush, the Stin Triandafilia, where the petals of the roses are being shaken by the birds flying in and out of the rose bush, and as they shower onto the bride. So it's a traditional rhythm in 7, Kalamatiano. So I'd love all the Greeks in the audience to just bust out their Kalamatiano right now. Here we go. And now we're going to invite all the Turkwaz ladies to join us on screen as we move to the next little set, where like the relationships aren't going so well. So I think we're going to go into the hurtin' set now.
We're going to go into the hurtin' songs. That's right. But we also just wanted to say that rather than collecting tips for ourselves tonight, we wanted to, hurtin' song, and a lot of people are hurting right now, inside and out. And we're going to be donating our tips tonight anyway to CAMH, which is a great service for so many people. And so please, if you want to give us a tip, we're going to give it to CAMH. You can donate straight to CAMH, or if you're not here in Ontario, please consider supporting any local organization that helps people get through this kind of time for their hearts and souls. So, who's the first one singing this one? Isn't it Maryem doing our first?
You're the first. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, well, I'm going to do the first kind of hurtin' tune, and it's a really beautiful little love song, actually, and my interpretation of it is that it doesn't go so well in the end because the baklava, that lovely, crispy, tasty, sweet treat that's so common to the Eastern Mediterranean, the baklava have become soggy. And if you've got soggy baklava, this is not a good sign. So that's why I feel that this song doesn't quite go as intended. But it's about a flirtation on a rainy day. I learned it when I was in Turkey. I spent about 5 years there, and very lucky in so many ways. I had wonderful, wonderful, generous teachers, and I also got kind of lucky with a couple of grants over the time as well. So thank you to Ontario Arts Council in Canada, Council for the Arts, over the years. They've been great supporters for all of us. But my teachers, Reha and Selma Sabash, and I heard Selma sing this song, and I thought it was beautiful, and I wanted to try and figure out how to play it on ukulele, so I did. And people like it, and people like to sing along, so we're going to try and make that possible.
Yağmur yağar taş üstüne, ince kalem kaş üstüne, selam gelir baş üstüne. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili, Mevlam kulu sevdim seni. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili vay. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili, Mevlam kulu sevdim seni. Vay dili Yağmur yağar oradan buradan, üstümüze ipek yorgan. Öpeceksin işte buradan. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili, Mevlam kulu sevdim seni. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili vay. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili, Mevlam kulu sevdim seni. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili vay. Yağmur yağar çamur olur, baklavalar hamur olur. Güzel kızlar gelin olur. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili, Mevlam kulu sevdim seni. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili vay. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili, Mevlam kulu sevdim seni. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili vay. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili, Mevlam kulu sevdim seni. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili vay. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili, Mevlam kulu sevdim seni. Vay dili dili kuş dili dili vay.
Maryem, come back.
Here I am. Thank you so much for doing that song, Brenna. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm going to continue with the Hurtin theme. In 1996, I went to Aleppo, Syria, to study a kind of music called Muwashshahat, which are Sufi devotional love songs. And this is one of the songs I learned. And one of the general themes of these songs is that the beloved is suffering and longing and hurting. Not the beloved, the person singing, because they want to be with the beloved so badly. And in this one, the beloved is described as the most beautiful of gazelles, Fatin al-Ghizlan. And there's a lot of tears. There are long nights and a lot of tears. So this is Fatin al-Ghizlan. يا فاتن الغزلان اسمع وكلمني يا فاتن الغزلان اسمع وكلمني في كلام الناس وانت خاصمني الليل عليا شجيبي حال ورق الميال هلا شجيبي حال ورق الميال هلا شجيبي حال يا غاية Now, I'm going to invite Sophia back up to do another Hurtin song. And I just want to do a little shout out while Sophia's coming up to, I see a lot of our friends are watching. So thank you so much for joining us. Anyway, Sophia, I'll let you go on with your song and your instrument that looks like mine.
We are matching our instruments. I'm going to play a little Greek song now. Love is a very sharp pin. It has pierced my heart, and there is no medicine. Η αγάπη είναι καρφίτσα βραμάν κι αγγυλώνει στην καρδιά. Η αγάπη είναι καρφίτσα βραμάν κι αγγυλώνει στην καρδιά. Και αγγυλώσε και μένα βραμάν και δεν έχω γιατρία βραμάν αμάν. Και αγγυλώσε και μένα βραμάν και δεν έχω γιατρία. Από τα γλυκά σου μάτια βραμάν τρέχει αθάνατο νερό. Από τα γλυκά σου μάτια βραμάν τρέχει αθάνατο νερό. Και σου γύρεψα λιγάκι βραμάν και δεν μου δώσες να πιω βραμάν αμάν. Και σου γύρεψα λιγάκι βραμάν και δεν μου δώσες να πιω. Μαύρα μάτια, μαύρα φρύδια, βραμάν για βαμάτο σύνορα. Μαύρα μάτια, μαύρα φρύδια, βραμάν μαδανάτο σύνορα. Ως το βράδυ να το βλέπω βραμάν, ως σήμερα βραμάν αμάν. Ως το βράδυ να τα βλέπω βραμάν, δεν βαριέμαι σήμερα. I knew I took that too quickly. I would like to invite now Jayne and Brenna. We're now at the last little part of our concert, and I think it's time for some calming music. We're gonna get some lullabies.
We're gonna put the kids to bed. I guess I'll start off with a Greek lullaby here. Sorry, I'm being distracted by people walking by my window. Focus. It's weird doing a show in your house, I gotta say. I'm gonna do a lullaby here from Mikrasia, Asia Minor, and it's in Greek. It's a song that says, it's speaking to sleep. Sleep, you who take the children, come and take this one. Take them away small, but bring them back grown, tall like mountains, straight like the cypress, and with the branches spreading east and west. Γύπνε που παίρνεις τα παιδιά, έλα πάρε και τούτο. Μικρό, μικρό σου το δώσα, μεγάλο φέρε μου το. Μικρό, μικρό σου το δώσα, μεγάλο φέρε μου το. Μεγάλο σαν ψηλοβονό, ίσιο σαν Παρίσι, κύκλωνοι του να πλώνονται σαν Ανατολή και δύση. Κύκλωνοι του να πλώνονται σαν Ανατολή και Δύση. Αχ, Νάνη. I think Brenna's got a little lullaby that she can follow this up with as well.
It would be so nice when we all get together again. Let's figure out
When
how
we all get together again.
let's figure out how we can put these little melodies together. I'm just going to do a little piece of it because, yeah, you're right. People are starting to go to bed, but in some parts of the world, and if our friends are listening to us or watching us from anywhere, afternoon or evening, thank you so much for joining in. So this is a little Turkish one. Nenni nenni huger çeşmelerden su gelir yavrum, uzun uzun o yoldan nenni, uyusun yar diyarım nenni. Hey gals, come on back.
Thank you. A really nice way to end the evening. And I'm sorry to say to all of our friends who are out there watching, we're at the end of our show already, believe it or not. I wish I could go on for longer because I really do miss being with these lovely ladies and with all of you there. And I've been seeing who's out there. So thank you so much again for coming. And I just want to, before we sign off, just to say thank you again to the sponsors who have made this possible, including Facebook,
Slate Foundation,
The National Arts Center,
And Sirius XM Canada and the RBC Foundation.
and we have another very important person we need to thank who
Oh, yeah.
is possible without her. She's a beautiful young woman that I met through Maybell Arts. She's behind the scenes. Her name is Christen Kong, and this felt very smooth for all of us and very easy, and it's all thanks to her. She is behind the scenes, bringing us on and off, and she worked with us yesterday to practice, and she's very patient and kind and very knowledgeable. So thank you so much to Christen Kong.
Thanks.
If you enjoyed hearing us solo, you'll love it even more when you hear our voices together. So you can check out, we have a Juno-nominated CD called Nazar, and you can find all kinds of information about us and how to get our CD and how to get our music on our website. And our website is www.turkwaz.ca. It's at the bottom of the screen. So head on over there. There's a bunch of videos up there now. I'm going to put our new videos up in the next couple of days. So make sure to keep checking. And yeah, we love you all. We hope you're all safe and well. And I hope that we get to do this again. And I'm going to say good night and ask the ladies to also say good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.
Mwah.